Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing episode number 4 of Market Watch here in Escape from Tarkov. We are getting very close to the 1 month mark of the wipe, and the amount of items on the flea market that are worth picking up and actually have value is diminishing very quickly. Guys, do me a favor, make sure you drop a like on this video here today, and of course, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We are super close to 14K, and I haven't checked in a few hours, so we might actually have already hit it. I have no idea. But as I always say, items that are no-brainers to pick up, like the Bobex cutters, the ratchet wrench, all these items, all the valuables, all stuff that you guys should know to pick up are not on the list here today. These are items that are well above their quick sell and are still selling for a fairly good amount on the flea market. The list is getting smaller and smaller, so make sure you guys are selling off some of these items while you still can. Let's hop in and we have bolts at about 25K. Multivitamins holding strong at about 17K. I'm assuming the quick sell on these is probably around this number because this has been pretty steady, and I think you only need it for like one thing in the hideout. So I don't know the quick sell on this. I've been putting it in all of these, but it's very possible this is close to quick sell and not worth having on the list. We have the saline at about 12 to 13K. We have the G Phone X. This is the better one, selling for about 40K. The regular G Phone is about 16 to 17,000. Bundles of wires are about 12K. I think they were at 14 last episode, which was on Monday, I think. CPU fans, I'm going to keep this on here because you guys are going to need a lot of CPU fans. I don't know why these are still this cheap. You need like 40 or 50 or even 60 of them for your entire hideout. And these things aren't as common as you'd think. Like, I have done a lot of PC runs already, and sometimes in raids, I might come out of one raid with one CPU fan. So, I don't know why these are so cheap. I'm going to keep it on the list every single week because I still think they're a buy if you don't have all the ones you need yet. We have the coffee beans at 22, Tarcola at 28, herring at, wow, that's actually pretty low. We'll call it 15. But, you know, this is a weird time where I'm recording it. I'm recording at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So, in like 3 hours, all these prices could be way up, or some of these prices we've already gone over could be even further down. You know, it really depends on how much undercutting is going on with the influx in weekend players. Thermites at about, we'll call it, you know, I'm going to say 60K, man. I'm going to say 60K on Thermite. I don't care what these prices are. You can see the cut point here. We're going to call Thermite 60K. Corrugated hose has crashed a little bit. We're at about 35K. Syringes sitting at about 25. Motors. Ooh, these are down a little bit. I might have to invest a little, get myself another weapon case or something. We'll call it 55. We have the energy-saving lamps at about 20. We have blue fuel. This is an addition because fuel prices are going to start going up. The other fuel can is also on the list. Full tank sitting at about 75,000. It looks like empty ones at about 60. Flat screwdrivers still holding strong at about 20 to 22. GPUs almost at 300,000. We have the green batteries pushing 80 to 85K. Keck tape at 28. We have light bulbs, which were on the list because they were at 18,000 when I had just looked, and now they have crashed. So, never mind on that one. We have the magnets holding strong at about 16,000. The metal fuel cans are selling for, let's do our condition here. All right, so your metal fuel tanks are about 90K. Let's get back to it in here. We got the metal spare parts. These ones, catch it at the right time. You're going to be sitting 12 to 14K range. You're going to need these for your thick weapons case. So this is one to keep your eye on when it's high. List them up. Military cables at about 47,000 rubles. Power filters at about 40, we'll just call it 46 an average. Nixer lenses holding strong at about 70K. OFZ is still pretty low, to be honest, about 35K. The paid anti-roach spray. Guys, this is a Salewa right here. I mean, it's a one-for-one barter with Therapist. I mean, 18K, that's crazy good. You can see the cutoff point right here where it's steady and then it cuts. So about 25K on paid. Chlorine at about 25 to 27K. You got the pack of nails at 12K. They were at 20-some thousand when I was going through the list again, so keep your eye on these. Sodium at about 30 to 32K. Paracord sitting at about 60. You got the Pliers Elite at about 20. You have the portable power banks at about 18 to 20K. PSUs sitting about 50K right now. Gauges at 50 to 55. Shush between 35 and 40. T-plugs, which were very inflated just a moment ago at 18,000, now have crashed. So it's very possible I am missing items because of the just sheer volatility in this market. 22,000 on TNT. Water filters were just at 27K, falling back down to 15,000. It's a buy all day at this point in the wipe at this price. Working LCD is going to be at about 45 to 50K. And then final item of the video is the Xeno, which has come down a bit. I think it was about right here when I looked. Now it's down to 24, so we'll call it 24 to 34,000. That is the list for today. Videos will continue to get shorter as items continue to go down. And if you guys are wondering, well, what are we supposed to do to make money if we can't find barter items and stuff? Well, this is when there's going to be a transition period in the flea market where you start to see armor, ammo, just that kind of stuff they're going to be using in raid is going to start going up. And you're going to see barter items start to come down. And that's when you're going to have to adjust your play style and how you're going to make money into items that quick sell for a lot rather than items that sell for a lot on the flea market. It's just a steady, slow transition that happens every single wipe if you're a new player. It's nothing to be scared about. It's just something you have to adapt to. Guys, make sure you're dropping that like on the video here today. And, of course, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. It's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm out.